wanted to share a special update from our entire family. We wanted to say thank you to all of you who have been a part of the Crossing, all of you who have been supporters of the Crossing Church and of the Andersons as we've sought to plant the Crossing. We wanted to come to you as a family today just to share a little bit of an update. Over the last several months of 2016, we really began to sense that God was moving our family, the Andersons, on to something else, to serve in another context in ministry in this next season of ministry for us. And so a couple of weeks ago, we announced to our church that we're going to be transitioning from the Crossing Church to serve a church a couple hours north of the Twin Cities in Minnesota, in the Brainerd, Minnesota area, in this next season of ministry. And we're very excited about it. We feel like it's where God is leading us now as a family in these next several years in this next season in ministry. And we're also really excited about the Crossing Church and where God is leading the Crossing. We have just a tremendous group of leaders that have been raised up, and we're so excited for what God has in store for them as they lead the Crossing now to have an impact on God's mission here in the city of Aurora, a city that desperately needs the Crossing Church and the leaders and servants who have been raised up to serve and continue the mission of God here in the city. And so I wanted to come to you and just say thank you. We did. Thank you. Can you say thank you? Thank you for your care and support of our family and of our church family over these last several years. God has taken your gifts and your service and multiplied them in such an amazing way. And we want to say a special thank you to anyone who's been a part of the Crossing. If you've been a prayer warrior, if you've been someone who's come and served, if you've given, we want to say thank you for your partnership with us and with Jesus in this ministry. One of the reasons that I believe in church planting is that this work now that you've supported here will continue to have an impact. This work that you've been a part of here will continue to have an impact. There are elders who have been trained and are now leading, deacons and deaconesses who have been trained and are now leading, and many servant leaders engaged in the work of ministry here. And the church will continue to be engaged in the mission of God locally and globally. There's a church here where once there wasn't, and we are so excited about that. And if you are new to the Crossing or in Aurora and looking for a home church, I want to encourage you to check out the Crossing. It's a great church. Planting and serving with you has been one of the greatest joys of our lives and one of the most fruitful things we've given ourselves to. And we wanted to say thank you so much for encouraging, supporting, and being in it with us. May God bless you. You guys want to say goodbye?